So I want us to talk about MPs and answer the question, why has there been so many scandals surrounding our honourable members of Parliament? Many have actually been extremely dishonourable, if you ask me. But scandals have been a big problem for MPs and government officials around the world. In the UK, MPs have been caught up in so many incidents relating to money problems and secret relationships, to name a few. So let me ask you this question. What's the first word that comes to mind when I say politician? Let me know in the comment section down below. Can you also guess the political scandal that's associated with this amazing building behind me? Keep watching and I'll give you the answer later on in the video. So recently, an MP has had to resign for allegedly misusing party funds. Mark Menzies is being accused of using funds to pay for medical expenses and asking for money from his ex-campaign manager. Now, the manager paid the money and then this was later paid back to this person using Conservative Party donations. Now, MPs often find themselves embroiled in scandals due to a combination of factors which seems to go hand in hand with politics and human behaviour. The quest for power and influence, coupled with the pressures and temptations of public office, has led many politicians astray. I've researched several high-profile scandals, which include MPs such as Robert Bob Boothby, Jeremy Thorpe, John Stonehouse, Steve Norris, David Mellor and John Major, and they all tick one, if not more, of the 9 following boxes. Box number 1, power and privilege. Holding a position of public office can inflate one's self of importance and entitlement, making MPs more susceptible to unethical behaviour or abuse of power. 2, public scrutiny. MPs are constantly under the watchful eye of the public and the media. The intense scrutiny can create a pressure cooker environment where lapses in judgment or integrity are more likely to be exposed. Good morning. Good morning. 3, financial incentives. The access to funds and resources that comes with political office can sometimes blur the lines between personal and professional finances, leading to financial impropriety or corruption. 4, lack of oversight. In some cases, the system of oversight and accountability within political institutions may be lax or ineffective, allowing misconduct to go unchecked. 5, human nature. At the core, MPs are human beings with their own ambitions, insecurities and flaws. Like anyone else, they are susceptible to making mistakes, succumbing to temptation or being swayed by personal interests. 6, political rivalries. Competing interests within the political sphere can drive individuals to resort to underhanded tactics or unethical behaviour in a bid to gain an advantage over their opponents. 7, hubris and arrogance. The trappings of power can sometimes foster a sense of invincibility or entitlement in politicians, leading them to believe they are above the rules or consequences that apply to others. Group dynamics. MPs often operate within political parties or interest groups that may have their own internal dynamics and hierarchies, which can sometimes enable the cover-up of misconduct to protect their collective image. And finally, a lack of transparency. This can create opportunities for misconduct to occur without any scrutiny or consequences. When you put all of these together, the complex interplay of ambition, power dynamics, public spotlight and human weakness can create a fertile breeding ground for scandals within the corridors of political power. Obviously, not all MPs engage in unethical behaviour, but the very nature of politics as a high-stakes game of influence and governance can make it a magnet for controversy and misconduct. So to answer the question I asked earlier, I'm currently filming on the Cliveden estate, which will forever be connected by the John Profumo scandal immortalised in the 1989 film Scandal. In the early 1960s, John Profumo, a married man and the then Secretary of State of War, had an affair with a woman named Christine Keeler, who was also involved with Yevgeny Ivanov, a Soviet naval officer and suspected spy. When the affair was revealed, it caused a public outcry and led to Profumo's resignation. The scandal had significant political implications and damaged the reputation of the then Conservative Party. If you are a current MP or thinking about running for public office, please keep the following words in mind. The role of an MP is a crucial one in shaping the future of our nation. The decisions that you make and the actions that you take have a direct impact on the lives of individuals and the well-being of society as a whole. You must act with integrity, transparency and accountability. When MPs act with integrity, they earn the trust and the confidence of the public they serve. Integrity is not just about following the rules and regulations, it's about doing what is morally and ethically right, even when no one's watching. When MPs are transparent about their actions and motivations, they foster a sense of openness and accountability. When MPs are held accountable for their actions, they are more likely to act in the public interest to avoid any behaviour that could be considered unethical and corrupt. By setting a positive example through their actions and behaviour, MPs can inspire others to do the same. Ultimately, when MPs act with integrity, transparency and accountability, they help to build a stronger and more democratic society for us all. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.